Hey everybody, it's Steve, and this is just a quick little video to share with you what I'm doing today and tomorrow. I'm in a 2-day coaching workshop seminar. This is the Coach Builder Workshop, Coach Builder Summit. That's sponsored by Donald Miller and Business Made Simple, StoryBrand. And Coach Builder is a new product and platform that Donald Miller and his people are releasing to help coaches actually create a financially stable and successful and impactful coaching practice. And so that's what I do. And I share with you that I'm doing this because I want to illustrate for you that nothing comes easy. I smile because I'm so happy with the life I have. I've really always been happy with the life I've had, and each season has been different. Every decade is different, and there's always something that's difficult about it and whatnot. I've raised my kids, for example, and man, if that doesn't like create a man, a woman, a person out of you, nothing will, because it will stretch you and break your heart and break you down and teach you about prayer and cause you to be just humbled. So I'm done. I have kids and they're young adults now, and they've spread their wings and they're all like doing their things, and it's a different season. Each season has its challenges, but each season has its beauties. The beauty of where I am now is that I operate every day, all day, in my zone of genius. That is, I paid my dues when I was a young man. I I worked for other people. I had bosses, I had boards who served as bosses, I had congregations. Super good. Oh, what a joy to just find my voice and share, my gifts with the world and learn. Then in middle life, I became kind of the man in my own little church, urban church that I was able to be part of planting. And again, uh, I thought I was in my zone of genius then, and maybe I was. I can't really say. Um, but I was certainly approaching my zone of excellence. I had emerged out of my zone of competence into my zone of excellence. And I think I could have done that until I was done working. I think I could still be there and happy there. And I think folks would have been happy to have me. But I knew that something was ticking inside me that was a calling, that was a passion, and it's to coach. And that is to do what I did as the pastor with fewer people deeper, and especially with leaders. I loved everybody, but I wasn't an expert in everything. I didn't understand everybody's life. And so I didn't have a background that gave me expertise in everything. So many times, a lead pastor is a generalist because there's so many topics to know and so many needs, and you can't possibly master any of them. But when I reach really, midlife, if I get to be 100, as I approached into my 50s, I realized I'm in a zone of excellence, but there's a zone of genius waiting for me that allows me to take a deeper dives into the areas of passion and expertise and gifting that I really have to offer. And so I took a big leap, and each of my career changes was a big leap, but I took a big leap into starting a coaching practice. Now, the challenge of working for somebody else is that somebody else is your boss, and you have to clock in and do the job description that you agreed to do, and have to negotiate any number of things, and somebody really owns you and your time if you've made a commitment and you're getting paid. The beauty of where I am now is that I'm free. I don't have a boss. Every one of my clients in a way is my boss, et cetera, et cetera, but I don't have a boss. And what I traded for that was the financial security of somebody else paying my paycheck. Also, the gift of many people who not only did I love as part of a community, but also brought so many gifts to the projects we did. And so I I wear 20 different hats now, and I'm certainly not good at all of them. So you sort of have to pick your poison when you decide to take that big leap into entrepreneurial um, flying solo. I do have a small team now, and I'm so grateful for Joan and Beth and Bonnie. But I can't pay them what they would need to really, just be 100% into my project. So I take what I get. I'm grateful for it, and I try to give back and compensation and other things. But this is the journey, and I'm happy as a clam, and it's hard. So I'm a learner, so I'm learning more about the skills of it, the techniques, the philosophy, the mindset. That's what I'm doing today and tomorrow. So I hope that that inspires you, that it's not easy to follow, the path you're supposed to be on. The fact that it's hard doesn't mean that you've missed the mark or that you got it wrong. It's just humbling, and it takes all that it takes. And so I hope that this helps you, and I hope that we will, um, you know, talk more about this. Take care now. Bye.